In today's topic, we are talking about epilepsy. In our last video, we talked about the management/treatment of tuberculosis. Yeah, this is Mature Healthy Life Video Productions. Thank you very much for watching. So, epilepsy. What is epilepsy? Epilepsy is a neurological disorder that is marked by sudden recurrent episodes of sensory disturbance. Loss of consciousness or convulsion is associated with abnormal electrical activity in the brain. That is epilepsy, period. That is the definition of epilepsy. It is a neurological disorder marked by sudden recurrent episodes of sensory disturbance. Neurological disorder, you know what neurological disorder is? Neuron, the part of the body that is called neuron, is the one that transmits or sends message from the brain to the body, or the one that picks information or message from the body to the brain. That is called neurons. That is the neurological disorder. When these neurons are affected, there will be a sudden episode of sensory disturbance. That is the sensory, the transmission, the information, the messaging will be disturbed. That is what we are trying to narrate. Then there will be loss of consciousness, because when this particular part of the body is altered, the consciousness will lose. Then when there's a loss of consciousness, there will be convulsion. You understand? Jerking. When there is jerking, then it means that there's an abnormal electrical activity in the brain. That is just what epilepsy is. Then in this epilepsy, it has classes. Number one class of epilepsy is the one we call petit mal epilepsy. Petit mal epilepsy means minor epilepsy. We have another one we call grand mal epilepsy. Grand mal epilepsy means major epilepsy. Another class is the one we call Jackson Fate or Jacksonian epilepsy. In Jacksonian epilepsy, there is an unusual electrical activity which affects a small area of the brain. Yes. When this happens, the victim maintains awareness. He's aware of what is going on within his system. That is Jacksonian epilepsy. Then the next class is temporal lobe epilepsy. Temporal lobe epilepsy is the one that starts from one part of the temporal lobe. You understand? Though you know that there are two temporal lobes in the brain, one on the right side and one on the left side. So this epilepsy starts from one side of it, and it is the most localized, it is the most common localized type of epilepsy, and we also call it focal epilepsy. It is another type of class of epilepsy. There's another one we call status epilepticus. Status epilepticus. In status epilepticus, this lasts longer than 5 minutes. The seizure, like the jerking, the shaking, the convulsion lasts longer than 5 minutes and can happen. The convulsion or the jerking or the shaking can happen more than one time within 5 minutes of episode before the patient or the victim returns to normal level of consciousness. Do you get the difference now? In status epilepticus, it lasts more than 5 minutes and can happen more than one time within these 5 minutes before the person recovers or comes back to consciousness. So my people, having watched this video now, there is pertinent for you to understand that this epilepsy has these 5 major classes. In our next video, we are going to talk about some types under the subheadings of the classes. Because these classes, in every of these class, there are types that are submerged under it. So please, having watched the video, share it. Hit the like button, comment on the comment section, ask us your questions there. Follow us on our Facebook page, Mature Healthy Life, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mature Healthy Life too. Please share this video. Let it get across to the people that need it. Thank you so much as you share.